Hey, what's going on, guys? Mythic Excited 7B here, and welcome back to the episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. It's episode number 82 today for the Season 3 of the MBNA Platinum 400 here at Dover International Speedway. This race also is going to be the last of our secondary sponsors that we have here. We have one last race with the Outback crew, and maybe also these guys as well. That's all there is to it. Of course, people are very unhappy on the team, which, you know, cope. That's all I can say. Garage work. I really don't want to do any garage work, really. We're still waiting on some stuff that are coming in. We're building another chassis because we're going to be selling another one pretty soon once this one's built. Take a look at the stats on that. 82 on both grip and wear, which is perfect. And of course, the R&D, of course, it's coming within 3 races, which is the tire grip, of course. We need more of that. So we actually also need to get the $3 million before those 3 races go back in. Of course, we spent a lot of money the last time around, so we're hoping to make some more money with the new sponsors that are coming in next episode. I would say. Let's take a look at the point standings. Where we're at right now, we're P4 in the standings, about 160 points back over the point leader of Bobby Labonte. Ricky Rudd's also in second, being 15 points back, and Johnny Benson finished ahead of us a little bit, so that's why he's about the same amount of points back, you know, between ourselves and him. Of course, for third place, Benson's third in the standing, which is also very incredible. How he's just ahead of Tony Stewart and Jarrett, Park, and all that stuff. Park's been putting up quite a fight, so I'll have to see what the 80s Prestige sponsor has to say about that. Let's get right into Dover. I know Dover has been a pretty lackluster track for us, but let's see about this time. Now that we have much better stuff, let's see how we can do here at the Monster Mile, my own home track. All right, we of course have our 1 lap only in qualifying here in our career mode. Of course, this is a super speedway, of course. I would have to say this is definitely the best car I've ever had at Dover, to tell you the truth. It is definitely the best one. It could basically turn really well, but I'm probably not going to get the pole in this one. Looks like here I kind of messed up turns 3 and 4 a little bit. We're trying to get a good launch off the corner as well. We are going to be in second place. We just missed out on the pole position. We just missed out to Jimmy Johnson, of all people, who is on the pole here for Dover International Speedway. How fitting, to tell you the truth. He'll be the one quite to watch him as well. He gets his second pole of the season, of course. Finally, another multi-time pole winner besides ourselves. Anyway, let's get on with the main show. Before we begin today's race, I just want to say this Saturday night, I will be live streaming Test Drive Eve of Destruction, one of my favorite PS2 games of all time. And we're only going to be doing the career mode with only the grandma car. So stay tuned for that Saturday night in case you want to go see me. Anyway, let's begin the race.
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MBNA Platinum 400 at Dover International Speedway. Now, Barney, this is one of the tougher tracks that we come to. Why is that?
Oh, yeah, the Monster Mile. This 1-mile oval may look easy, but boy, let me tell you, it's a lot harder than it looks. These big corners are absolute torture on the body, and fighting to keep your car off the walls requires total concentration from these drivers.
The 56 car seems to always have a good starting position at the speedways.
Yeah, but don't forget, Joe, it takes a lot of people working together to get that car starting in the top 10 every week.
Dale Jarrett has strung together back-to-back top 5s, and I'm sure he'll try for another one.
He can sure gain a lot of points if he continues his top 5 streak. Just goes to show it doesn't always take wins to move up in the points.
Michael Waltrip has had some bad luck the last 2 races.
Oh, he definitely wants to turn things around starting now. His whole crew seems determined to pull out of this slump. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull off at least a top 15.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Ah, yes, the Monster Mile. 100 laps around this concrete behemoth. Of course, we're going to be rolling off in second today. Jimmy Johnson will lead us down the green, of course, but will he get to there before the start-finish line? Well, no, because we have such a great launch off these straightaways like we always do. And we now lead the way because we're of course, now just overtook him before he even got to the turn 1 from our incredible launching speed, but it looks like Jimmy Johnson wants to get the lead back right away. He might be able to do it because he went a very aggressive maneuver on the inside. Jimmy Johnson, we don't even get the lead lap one. Jimmy Johnson will get the lead his second lap of the year in the number 66. Anyway, he might even try to drive away from me, to tell you the truth. I mean, Jimmy in real life, he's always been very good at Dover, to tell you the truth. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the mod creator made his ratings really high at this specific racetrack, to tell you the truth. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case here. Of course, you know, that might also depend on like what car he's driving as well. I mean, he's driving the 66 car. He's driving the Darrell Waltrip car. That was, you know, I'm not sure how good of a car that really is. We're going to try to get the lead back here, but his straight line speed is just so good here. We've always been kind of like racing hard against each other this entire year between ourselves and Jimmy Johnson in the 66. I mean, we had some run-ins with the All-Star race anyway, where like, as I say that, we're going to try to go back down the inside. We're going to give it just a tiny bit of a rub here. We're going to try to clear the way, which we do. We do take the lead away from Jimmy Johnson. For how long, though, I don't even know. This is already an exciting battle here for us anyway. We're going to lead this lap, thankfully. Get ourselves some bonus points. We're definitely going to need all the points we can if we want to even try to have a chance to go after the point lead. But Dale Jarrett's already up to P3. He's already made mincemeat of like everybody else like back there anyway. But now he's going to try to make mincemeat of Jimmy Johnson anyway, who might be able to try to pass us back, but he might be, at least he's trapped on the outside now. So Dale Jarrett's going to take the second spot away here from Jimmy Johnson as we're trying to lead the rest of the way here as best we possibly can. This is a great, obviously this is a much better start at Dover compared to the other times here anyway. Many laps later, we just nearly lose the back end of the car. We're going to try to give Dale Jarrett a no signal as Johnson wants to try to make a move on the outside, but we have another challenger coming in the fray as well. We have Jeff Burton, who's coming off from basically a slump this year anyway. He's trying to work his way back up. He has one win already this year, I believe. It's just, man, ever since that, it's just been a championship slump for Jeff Burton. So he's trying to work his way back up there. We're going to try to prevent that from happening anyway, because we're probably going to have a different champion, most likely this year, because I don't see Tony Stewart doing that much work either. And of course, he was the champion of the rookie season. Meanwhile, Jeff Burton was the champion of 2001. 2002, though, I mean, it's kind of up in the air right now between Labonte and Rudd as of right now. But if they both mess up, I mean, Johnny Benson could also capitalize too. He's third in the standings, and we're fourth. So if anything could go wrong between those guys, as Jeff Burton takes third away from Jimmy Johnson, we could potentially steal this championship if all goes well. But the cards have to align perfectly, essentially, if you want to have a shot at this championship at all. Because, of course, I keep mentioning this multiple times before, Atlanta is a big problem. Because the difficulty is like up to like 12. I can't even say 11, because even 11 is a bit of a underestimation. It's a 12 at least. As we give up the bottom here, we're going to try to cover that back off. We just barely close off the bottom just in time because we just completely messed up the whole corner there. I guess at this point it's just all about trying to park the bus on the bottom. But as I say that, Jarrett is just going down the inside. We're going to barely cut him off again because we appear to be just good at just doing that anyway. But man, he's going to eventually get around us here, but unless we do stuff like that, which no damage there, thankfully for that. But really shouldn't be doing that though, just chopping people's noses off like that. Don't ever do that on the sim racing circuit. Just don't do that. You won't do very well. I've raced in a couple leagues this week where people have done that. I'd say don't do that. We have a smoker down in the middle of the racetrack already. That's Sterling Marlin. I think it was just running just inside the top 10 or 5 anyway. But I never really saw him like blow up or whatnot. We're still hanging on to first place by, wow, barely I should say. 3 cars, maybe even 4, are starting to be like really quick. We actually gave him the whole bottom inside to Jimmy Johnson. We're gonna let him have it because we want the bottom line. So Jimmy Johnson, all the Jimmy Jam fans out there, he is leading the race here at Dover. I've seen many races at Dover where he won. So, oh, they're starting to run away from me. Oh, really? You wouldn't happen to notice that the tires are worn out again? I'm pretty sure theirs are pretty worn too, because we're still keeping pace. That's the thing. We're still keeping pace with the leaders anyway. We're still not like a top 5, maybe like top 10 car, I would say. And when this whole day is over, I kind of wish the top 5 was at Charlotte, not here. But hey, if we were to get a top 5 on my home track here, you know, with the level of equipment that we're in, with how difficult this career has been for us, especially around here, I'll gladly take it as we, you know, have a little bit of a wall tap for good luck. But the luck just kind of ran out there as we washed ourselves onto the racetrack. So Jimmy Johnson might have some company here, unless we get back down to the inside of Dale Jarrett. Try to get back on the inside of Dale Jarrett. We're gonna, well, give him the brotherly shove. I didn't mean to set him all the way that far back. That's just the weird thing about this game. It's definitely, you'll never see that in Thunder 04, because obviously there's a whole career mode I've done about it. You've never seen something like that happen once. So obviously they fixed it between those two games, where I would just try to like give them a light rush just to shove them back a little bit. But sometimes they just swerve like that, which is kind of annoying. Hey, we got lap traffic coming up though. We got everyone's favorite Scott Pruitt in a 32. Ready to just be a nuisance like always. Let's see how Jimmy can get around these traffic compared to I do. Well, tires are definitely gone. That I'll say. They definitely feel gone. Dover has always been a track where it eats up your tires quite a bit. This is, I mean, we're still in second. Probably not for much longer because Jarrett and Jeff Burton are here. Well, some other guys are going to be on their way really soon as well, but we're in second. Like that's the good news there. We're doing pretty good. Honest to goodness, it's like don't. No, crew chief, we did not really miss the car setup. After all, this is the best Dover car we ever had, but we can always improve it though. As you saw nothing. You also did not see that. Don't worry about it. This is still the best Dover car we ever had, but maybe I might have made it too loose for this point in the run, because after all 4 tires are worn at this point, and we have to wait 10 more laps before we even think about coming down pit road, which I kind of want to pit at the moment we can. Anyway, oh boy. But yeah, we're kind of doing Jimmy Johnson a favor here, especially after the whole repayment of the whole All-Star thing. We tried to give him a shot at the Coke 600 by letting him go after Earnhardt. But of course, that didn't really end up very well. But Jimmy Johnson just made a move legitimately on me and just completely made mincemeat of me, really. And that's how he's leading the race so far. He's probably hopefully he gets his first career win here today. I mean, that would be cool to see a 66 car win here in this playthrough, to tell you the truth. I mean, if Darrell Waltrip couldn't do it, maybe I guess Jimmy Johnson can. His AI is pretty good once he actually gets like a team like this, I suppose. I bet if we were to take the number 3 car, he would probably be like overpowered, like Jeff Green in the 18 in like a simulation mode or whatever. He would be too overpowered. No. Okay, fine. You can go. And I guess we'll lose. I guess we'll lose the spot to Jeff Burton as well. We're gonna probably lose three positions in one quarter here. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Our tires have definitely caught up to us. Hello, Pennsylvania native Norm Benning. Yeah, it's gone. The car is gone. Yeah, the car is completely gone, unfortunately. There's really not much more we can really do. Hey, I did say it was going to be like a top 5, top 10 car. I did say that. I did say it was going to potentially be a top 10 day here. Rewind with lap traffic. Anyway, give Rusty Wallace a bit of a tap, at least retake 4th, but probably not the good idea, especially we got Labonte like right behind us as well, who is the point leader, who we're trying to really technically also try to race against. I think it's still Jimmy Jam in the lead. He might have went down pit road. I don't even know. I haven't seen him. I haven't heard any calls there. Ricky Rudd is also in second, so we're actually in the middle of a championship fight behind us right now, to tell you the truth. Just trying to park the bus on the bottom lane here while trying to pin so many cars back up there. Last week's winner, Dale Earnhardt Sr., is also in the Tasmanian Devil scheme, it looks like there. I think that's what it is. Yeah, he's going to try to make a pass on the outside, which good luck with that, homeboy. Yeah, good luck with that, homeboy. That ain't gonna work. Not this game anyway. Maybe in like future Dover anyway, it would happen. Yeah, we're gonna come on down pit road in a few laps and get these freaking things off. What the heck is this? Sorry for the brief cutaway, but what the heck is going on up here? There's a huge traffic jam going on over here. Jimmy Johnson got held up a little bit. He even got Dale Jarrett that's like right there, right beside him. I'm holding on to this thing for dear life. Obviously, you can tell I'm not trying to be like that guy, but I'm being like that guy. Oh, even if I wanted to come down pit road, I wouldn't be able to that lap because I was completely missing the corner. So now the leaders are gonna go pull right back. It looks like Jimmy Johnson just got the lead back. It looks like from Dale Jarrett. He must have just lost it a little bit earlier, and he got it back up there. It looks like there. So he's gonna try to hold on to that lead anyway. Go on, Jimmy. Hopefully the lap traffic gets in your favor here. Oh, Jimmy's coming down pit road. Jimmy's coming down pit road. We're gonna come down pit road as well. We don't miss it. All right, we don't miss pit road. We're good. That's the problem. I don't really want any changes. I really don't want any changes because I don't want to make it too loose. Especially towards like the last part of that run. I really didn't want it to be that bad. All right, good stop here, guys. Good stop. That was really slow on the right side. That was really bad, not gonna lie. That was really bad. Anyway, let's get back on the racetrack and just try to recover what we lost. Oh, what the heck? There's a car sitting upside down. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I think we're trapped the lap down. I think we're trapped the lap down. I think we're trapped the lap down. I think we are. Well, this just messes everything up, didn't it? How the heck did that happen? It's Kevin Grubb got upside down. They never called a caution for it because it was off the racing surface. We don't know how he got upside down, but he got upside down, it looks like. Kevin Grubb. It looked like Ricky Rudd almost creamed into him. So, wait. What's happening here? Are we on the lead lap or not? No, we're a lap down. So how many cars are on the lead lap? There's literally only 4 cars on the lead lap because of that. It's Jarrett, Rudd, Irwin, and Sadler. Everyone else is a lap down. Well then, this kind of stinks, because we just came down pit road. We really can't cheese anything. So obviously we're not going to come down pit road. So 4 cars on the lead lap.
Green, green, green.
Okay, the game put us in 3rd gear for some reason, and we're going to be back underway here at Dover International Speedway. That is rather weird how that happened, but whatever. Whatever. Like this game sometimes. They didn't even show like what happened between like how did Grubb get upside down to begin with? How did that even happen? He must have been upside down for like a few seconds or something like that. He must have had like a problem getting out of the pits or something during the pit cycle or whatever, and he just got himself like wrecked. I guess that's the only way I can think of. But anyway, we're gonna try to get our lap back here, which I don't think it's gonna be it's gonna happen anyway. I don't even know. Sadler's gonna get a top 5 out of this, most likely now. Oh my lord. Obviously, everyone else had to come down pit road, right? Let's see here, we got Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson. Them two always seem to find each other. For some reason, Jeff Gordon has to keep starting in the back, so he takes forever to get himself up here anyway. That's just I didn't make the mod. It's not me. Yeah, we're gonna try to get ourselves back up there. It looks like Jarrett's gonna have a clear traffic though, so that's rather unfortunate there. We can't even get our lap back. Oh, it looks like Ken Schrader just nearly lost it, nearly binned it. Nearly bins it right out of turn number 2 anyway. He saves it. Very good job for him. We're gonna try to take, we're actually inside the top 10 now. We actually just passed Schrader for the 10th spot here, as Ricky Rudd is actually a lap ahead of us, I would say, because both of Robert Yates' cars got benefited from that perfectly. Meanwhile, everyone else is still a lap down. Yeah, we're trying to get around Jimmy Johnson here, but seriously, honestly, there's no avail so far. We went too far down in there. We had to we washed the car up, unfortunately, from that point forward. We're gonna try to set ourselves back up here for another pass if we can. Oh, a yellow does come out after all. I'm not sure if it's for debris. It looks like it's for debris. Probably from Kevin Grubb, to tell you the truth. He must have gotten packed or something. Either way, this really doesn't help us. Oh no, there's a major accident in turn 1, turn 2. I can see the mini-map now on the top left of your screen. Somebody is dead, I think. Oh yeah, there's 2 people dead. So it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. that loses it off of turn 1, hits the outside wall, stops down the racetrack. Oh no, oh no, oh, Jimmy Spencer goes up and over almost. But there was more to that wreck that met the eye, though. Doesn't really give you the full story, though. So we got 30 laps to go. There really is. I don't think there's really any reason to come down pit road because we're in 10th now. We really don't have any chance of. Oh, hold on now. Hold on now. So we have up to 21st. So it's up to 21st. We're not gonna get our lap back most likely. So what's the highest we could finish? The highest we could possibly finish is Jeff Burton, who is in 5th. So we did about basically 20 laps during that entire run, it looks like there. So let's come down pit road. We're gonna come down pit road, give ourselves four Dr. Feelgoods. I really don't want to change anything, not even a tire pressure. Yeah, pace car's coming. Well, it was because we're already a lap down, so it doesn't really matter. No adjustments at all. All right, so the pit crew actually finally did something. We're in 21st now. And we're back underway here at Dover, as we're already doing illegal shenanigans already again, because that's just how we are in this channel, looks like here. And we're going to try to use our fresh tires. And if we can somehow manage to catch another yellow in time when we get around Dale Jarrett. Right on cue, Matt Kenseth, I think, just spun it, but no yellow. Right on cue. I know we're going to hit the wall because I was just so mesmerized by what was going on there. No, we're trapped on the outside now. Oh my lord, why did I do this to myself? Why did I do that, man? Why did I do that? Sorry, Joe. I need this inside more than you do. Wow. Right on cue. Right on cue. Matt Kenseth nearly bins it in the middle of 1 and 2. Right on cue. You can't make this stuff up. Wow, that's incredible. But yeah, we're gonna try to get ourselves back up to fifth in the race there anyway, because it looks like it's gonna be the highest one we're gonna actually finish, because Pate just kind of dealt a cruel hand there. We actually still need to finish ahead of Steve Park, which we will, because we have the tire advantage anyway, as we give Schrader a bit of a brotherly shove there. Try to work our way through this traffic here, which we'll get around Kenny Irwin. Of course, he's a lap ahead of us by the way, so he's not going to be for a spot. Steve Park is though for a spot though, so we actually do need to get around him. It's like priority number 1 really. Sadler is, believe it or not, a lap ahead of us as well, so it's always the Wood brothers that get like some lucky random caution to get them keep themselves into these things, like in real life anyway. But yeah, we're gonna try to give Steve Park a little doinker. Hopefully we do not send him to the shower rail like we did with Earnhardt Sr. at Talladega. We're gonna go try to make the pass on the inside. It's a bit of a gamble what I did, really, to tell you the truth, with the tire strategy. But of course, it's 20 lap difference. We should be able to do it, but we just don't have as much straight line speed. Because I actually did that on purpose to have like the front downforce at max. So, hey, it helps us with the cornering though. Trying to make our way finally back inside the top 10, and we give Jimmy Johnson a little bit of a doinker for getting in our way a little bit there with the fresher tires. We actually do have, you saw it on the top left corner briefly, we do have some right rear and back center damage. I'm not sure where the back center damage came from, but whatever you say, game, I suppose. We're gonna work our way inside the top 20. Not 20. We're passing the 20 to get inside the top 10. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. I'm used to saying top 20. We were in the top 20. Now we're in the top 10. So once again, we're gonna try to get ourselves up to Jeff Burton. That's really like the highest we're actually gonna be able to finish here today, because Dale Jarrett looks like he's gonna get himself his second win of the playthrough and the season. It looks like here, or at least I think so. Anyway, I think he's the one leading. I'm gonna have to check after this corner here. As we're up inside the top 10. Yeah, Rudd's like second, I think, right? Oh yeah, it's not even close. It's not even close. It's not even close. Jarrett is just miles ahead. Unless a caution does come out, then it's over. But I think the lap cars start at behind the leaders when it's like 10 laps to go. So if a caution does come out, I mean, we almost had one right at the beginning of that run. So I'm wondering if that was like cold tires or whatnot. But even though that doesn't exist in this game, but it just makes me wonder about that. Rusty Walsh just completely fell back there for a second. I'm not sure what was going on there. But getting up to Jeff Burton is pretty much the highest we're going to be able to go, though. We're going to try to work our way, especially past Labonte, because we're actually going to compete against him. And also Johnny Benson, too. We actually need to get around him as well. So we're going to try to slide our way through, continuing to slide our way through, and we're going to try to take 8th place away, which we do. Up next is Johnny Benson in the Aaron Stream Machine, Pontiac. You know, I actually never knew that before this game, to tell you the truth, that Johnny Benson had an Aaron sponsorship at one point. I actually never knew that until, like, this playthrough. I guess I was not really familiar with the 2000 season because 2002 has always been like my number one season, really. Plus, in the game NASCAR 2001, Johnny Benson isn't even in the game. So I actually didn't even. I mean, I played NASCAR 2001, but they had like friggin' Wally Dahlin back in, but not whatchamacallit, Johnny Benson. Oh, my man, Bobby Sr., my man, holding up both these guys, my man. Now you know one of the other reasons why I say Bobby Sr. is my man is we give Dale Sr. a bit of a love tap there as well. We also give him a brotherly shove right then and there. My goodness, what a legend Bobby Sr. is. Bring me to get around Dale Sr. So now it's just one more car left to go as Jeff Burton, the defending champ of this playthrough anyway. Again, he's trying to have a bounce back next few races. I mean, it's working out for him so far anyway, or at least in this race. He's going to try to get himself in the top 5 here, but not if I have anything to say about that. I want this top 5 more than he does anyway. But we're going to be the first car a lap down out of all this. Man, that caution really kind of like shook everything up, didn't it? Like with the running order anyway. I mean, Dale Jarrett is going to be the next car in line, but he's going to have traffic as well. Try to get around Jeff Burton here on the inside. And we do. There is only, like I said, there's only 4 cars on the lead lap, so I don't even know where the other 4 cars are at. So the top 4 is as follows. Both the Robert Yates cars, Kenny Irwin Jr. and Elliott Sadler. If I can find Sadler before this is over, which I don't think I will, but if we can find him before this is over, then even if I did find him, we wouldn't be able to have any time for it. Well, yeah, he's 14 seconds back to the lead anyway, so oh well. Looks like 5th is going to be a good... Hey, 5th is still a pretty good, really good day, to tell you the truth. I'm really happy with that. P5 at Dover, my home track, after having a horrible first few times around Dover. I think we cooked, to tell you the truth. Looks like we have the last lap here at Dover. Like I said, we're a lap down, unfortunately, because even though we're 5th place in the race here, I don't see anybody else we can really take over for 4th. But, yeah, that's just all there is to it. Dale Jarrett. Sometimes you can be lucky and good at the same time, and that's exactly what the man in the 88 has gotten today. We finished 5th at Dover, so I'm very happy with that. It's my home race. Of course I'm very happy to have a top 5 here today. Well done.
The drivers didn't spend much time behind that Pontiac pace car today.
Well, I can assure you all those guys who finished in the back would like to have seen more cautions. Give them a chance to make adjustments without the penalty of going a lap down. They just didn't have that luxury this time.
The 56 car manages a top 5.
Well, there's nothing wrong with a top 5 finish, that's for sure.
This is Joe Moore for Barney Hall saying thanks for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race. Next up is Michigan.
So it was Dale Jarrett that ends up getting his first multi-win season since his 1999 championship, his 2nd win of the playthrough, and also the 2nd win of the season. What a great run by him, but man... Sometimes it's better to be lucky and good at the exact same time because, wow, we got a little bit unfortunate luck there with the pit cycle, it seems. Like, the caution happened right during the middle of pit cycle, and we ended up being a lap down. Top 5 run, though, for us at our home track at Dover. I'm very happy and very pleased by that. This chassis and of course, new engine that we have is really working wonders. It only makes me wonder, like, what it's going to have in store pretty much for us soon for the next few races anyway. But, hey, Dale Jarrett ends up winning today at Dover. Wow. Yeah, that was a great race, though, for us. I mean, what even is this top 5? Look at it, though. The Yates car, Irwin, Sadler, ourselves, Earnhardt, Burton, Benson, Labonte, and Wallace. Jimmy Johnson didn't even get a top 10 out of that, unfortunately, there for him. He didn't even finish in 11th. He finished 12th. Hey, 28 laps, though, is still a pretty solid day overall for him. Hey, you just move forward from that, baby. As we take a look through the rest of the field, of course. Some people got trapped 2 laps down, looks like, here. They just could never be able to have a chance. And, yeah, I mean, after Scrub just completely died, he's managed to finish 2nd to last, so... I still want to know what happened to him, though. I don't know how he got upside down. The replays are kind of dumb sometimes. It's not like you can view the entire replay in this game. I mean, maybe, hopefully, NASCAR 25 they have that. Well, yep, you can see the car is back to its default thing. That means that we gotta go get ourselves our new sponsors on the side and the back, of course. But yeah, top 5 day at Dover. I'm very happy about that. We should be now third in the standings, and we are. Jarrett also passes Benson as well. This is really competitive for like third, fourth, fifth, and maybe even sixth now because Stewart's back up here. Jimmy Johnson is still ahead of Jeff Burton in the standings, even with that a little, actually, no, maybe we finished ahead of him. Yeah, this is really good. Like, we might be able to have a chance this year at the title if things could go our way anyway. We still got plenty of racing left to go, though, and we kind of need these two to mess up somehow. Them two can't get away from one another. Jarrett, though, wow. Finally, a winner in this playthrough. You can see here in his total stats, like, he has not won anything. But yet, this year alone, now he has two wins now. He has a multi-win season for the first time since his championship year in '99. So, what are our new sponsors going to be? Well, that's going to be up to fate to see what happens next. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next one at Michigan. See you guys then.